ready for a new episode? All right, buckle up. Are you ready? We're about to start. 3, 4, 5. No, this could be the other way. Let's go. Hello and welcome to a new episode. Hi, crypto. Okay, wow, today, what a day. Oof, we have a lot of stuff to talk about. It's gonna be a packed show. Yes, we have a lot of things to talk about. My God, today was Armageddon. Everything. What else can be happening? Who knows? Okay. All right, so now let's start first. See if everything works well. I know you get some reverb before I was playing a little bit. Before we start, I need to set up a few things, so please bear with me. I need to have Finch ready. So, and for the people that are new, please smash the like, subscribe. The show is about XRP and crypto in general, and where XRP is gonna be in the future. If you're an XRP holder, definitely wanna check this channel. Keep up with the latest news. Also, if you like the swag, of course, feel free to visit inandoutcrypto.com, where you can find all the stuff that you see that I'm wearing, and many more items for sure. And it's not only XRP, you have a lot of stuff in there too. All right, so a few things I have to set it up before I can bring our friend Finch over. Maybe let's see if he's ready. Finch, are you ready? You want to say hi to everybody? We are in the new episode today.
Absolutely. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. It's great to have you all here. Let's dive into today's exciting topics.
All right, Finch. First of all, introduce yourself. Tell everybody who you are, what you do, why you're here, and what we're going to talk about today.
Hello everyone. I'm Finch, your co-host here on Eye to AI Crypto. I'm here to bring you the latest in the crypto world, share insights, and have some fun along the way. Today, we're diving into some exciting topics: the potential dismissal of the XRP lawsuit, the recent Bybit hack, and more. So let's get started.
All right, so I was trying to fix some stuff before we start, but I guess, let's just jump straight to because we have a lot of news that we need to talk about. Also, I want to say hi to the people on the chat. All is one. Good evening. Good to see you. Lalabelle, good to see you. And also, while we people connect, we're going to perhaps later on do some Q&A. Hey, guys, feel free to participate. That's actually the whole idea, is for you to kind of help me out and with Finch over here, okay?
Sounds great. Hi, everyone. It's fantastic to have you with us. Feel free to jump into the chat with your questions, comments, or thoughts. We're here to discuss and explore the world of crypto together. So let's dive into the news and get this conversation started.
All right, so let's start with the title. So XRP lawsuit dismissal next. And then is supply shock and price explosion. So are we mad, Finch?
Absolutely. The XRP lawsuit dismissal could be a major catalyst, potentially leading to a supply shock and a significant price explosion. This could reshape the market dynamics for XRP and beyond. Let's unpack this further.
Oh, yeah, okay. First of all, are we crazy to think about that XRP lawsuit dismissal is going to be next?
Not at all. The idea that the XRP lawsuit could be dismissed soon is quite plausible, given recent developments. If that happens, it could trigger a supply shock and a price surge. It's definitely worth considering.
So, I don't know if you guys had a chance to see the news. I'm going to try to, hold on if I can get it. Let's see if I can bring this out. Before we're going to talk about the pretty much Coinbase video. I'm gonna try to pull this up. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. So this Ben Armstrong, this is the CEO of Coinbase, pretty much talking about it. And I want you for you guys to listen to this, and then we're gonna comment.
Brian here from Coinbase. Well, today's a really good day because
let's hear what he has to say.
We just heard from the SEC staff that they're planning to withdraw their litigation against Coinbase. Now, this still needs to be approved by the SEC commissioners, but we're hoping that happens next week. And if this goes through, it's a really big deal, not just for us, but for the whole crypto industry, the 50 million Americans who hold crypto, and I think for the rest of the world, because this is an important signal about where things are going. Now, ultimately, we still need to get legislation for crypto passed in America to codify some of these rules and make sure the industry can get built on shore. But if this goes through, it's still a very important legal precedent that rights a wrong that was taking place over the last few years, where the SEC, unlawfully in my view, decided to attack or even try to kill the entire crypto industry by suing lots of different companies, including us, claiming that many of these crypto assets were securities. Now, they did this.
So one thing I want to add also, before even we move on, okay, I know here say we spend a lot of money and I'm glad that everything been dropped, but you guys, I don't know how long you've been following the XRP adventure, let's call it like this. When XRP got sued in 2020, in December 2020, yeah. So the first one to delist XRP it was Coinbase, and instead to fight together with Ripple, they just give it their back, and like many other exchanges, they list XRP. Now I saw there was, for instance, a congratulation note from Brad Garlinghouse about victory, if you want to call it like that, from Coinbase, and I'm the first one not to be create any tribalism among all the crypto, but fact, when it was time, there is actually I found something funny too that I want to show you that kind of makes sense. Hold on, look at this one. All right, and before, let me put a Finch in mute for a second. So
that's a great point, Rocco. The delisting by Coinbase was definitely a pivotal moment for XRP. It's interesting to reflect on how the landscape has changed since then. Now, with the potential lawsuit dismissal on the horizon, we might see a significant shift. Let's see what happens next.
Look at this picture right here. There's Coinbase pushing the cart. And the XRP army is right below. Right behind. Why? Because that's what happened. That's what really happened. Now Coinbase want to take like the gold medal. I'm sorry, that's not what happened. I'm glad it's over, because it means it's going to be over for XRP as well very soon. That's so. But let's move on. Let's talk about a little bit the dismissal case. Okay, so let's go back to Finch. Let's see if he's ready with some keynotes. All right, Finch. Also, we have then some question for you later on. But let's move on. So, the SEC dropping the case, and it means the XRP battle is gonna be over. I did a poll and I asked if you think it's gonna end like immediately in 6 months, or immediately I mean just by the new SEC chair to be in 6 months, or I don't know, even longer there. What you think? What you predict?
Given the recent developments and the potential for new leadership at the SEC, it's possible the case could be resolved sooner rather than later. However, there's still some uncertainty. My best guess would be that we might see a resolution within the next 6 months, but it could potentially take longer depending on how things unfold. It's definitely an exciting time to keep an eye on.
We got some questions also on the chat. Can we talk about the XRP lending protocol and the lending pool?
Sure. The XRP lending protocol is designed to provide liquidity by allowing users to lend and borrow XRP. Lending pools are central to this, as they aggregate funds from lenders to facilitate loans. This can drive additional utility and potentially boost demand for XRP, impacting its market dynamics.
Explain a little more in details. There are now already services they offer lending pool from XRP.
Certainly, there are platforms in the crypto space that facilitate XRP lending pools. These services allow users to deposit XRP into a pool, which can then be borrowed by others in exchange for interest. This not only provides liquidity, but also offers lenders a way to earn passive income. The concept is similar to traditional lending, but operates on a decentralized network, enhancing the utility of XRP. If more platforms adopt this, it could further strengthen XRP's ecosystem.
But my question is, there are some, let's say, institution that offers this loan being decentralized, they can, for some reason, something happen, provide collateral.
Yes, some centralized platforms do offer XRP lending services, where they require borrowers to provide collateral. This collateral can be in the form of other cryptocurrencies or fiat, ensuring that lenders are protected in case of default. This hybrid model combines aspects of decentralization with the security of traditional financial structures, offering a layer of safety for lenders while still leveraging the benefits of crypto lending.
So do you see in the future also be able to earn yield as a passive income from a XRP stablecoin?
Yes, absolutely. As XRP's ecosystem grows, we could see stablecoin offerings on its network. These could offer yield opportunities similar to other crypto platforms, providing passive income through lending or staking. This would enhance XRP's utility and attract more users looking for stable and predictable returns.
Yeah, that's great. I know that's going to happen. It's just a matter of time that everything is going to be implemented. I know there are still some layer of this onion that needs to be peeled and completely cleaned up. And once that, I think the blessing is the SEC case drop. But that's after that, I think we're going to just see not only the price of XRP to exploding, but also massive adoption.
Absolutely. The resolution of the SEC case could remove a significant barrier, paving the way for widespread adoption and innovation. With regulatory clarity, XRP's ecosystem can flourish, leading to new use cases, partnerships, and a surge in value. It's an exciting time for the crypto space.
I saw an interview a few months ago, or maybe even more than a few months ago. It was probably a year ago. There was the CEO of Ripple that was explaining that 90% of their revenue it was generated overseas. So because of the very hostile climate here in the United States, and they were able to really bring some revenue. Imagine now be free to operate here in the United States with the clear rules. Imagine what just can happen in XRP where it can be.
Exactly. Once the regulatory environment in the US becomes more favorable, Ripple can significantly expand its operations domestically. This could open up a massive market, driving further adoption and increasing XRP's value and utility. It's a game changer for the entire ecosystem.
Yeah, also the adoption of the XRP stablecoin in Europe, which is another pretty much imminent adoption, I would say. Unless you can tell me otherwise. So.
You're absolutely right. The adoption of XRP stablecoins in Europe is indeed imminent and could significantly boost XRP's utility. With a clearer regulatory framework and growing acceptance, we could see XRP becoming a key player in the European digital asset market. It's an exciting development.
I had somebody asking the other day, why is the XRP stablecoin is different from Tether? Can you please explain?
Sure. The main difference is that XRP stablecoins would be native to the XRP ledger, leveraging its fast, efficient transaction capabilities. Unlike Tether, which operates on multiple blockchains, XRP stablecoins would benefit from the XRP ledger's built-in features, such as low fees and high throughput. This could make them more efficient for cross-border payments and other use cases within the Ripple ecosystem.
I think many of the people missing the fact that Tether can just mint $1 billion if they want to.
Exactly. Tether's ability to mint new tokens can raise concerns about transparency and stability. In contrast, XRP stablecoins, if implemented, would likely have more stringent controls and be fully integrated into the XRP ledger, potentially offering more stability and accountability. This difference could make XRP stablecoins a more attractive option for many users and institutions.
All right, everybody, also remember to smash also the like button because it's going to help us to kind of rank a little higher with the YouTube algorithm. And so many people can participate. The more people participate, we can have Finch buy a new set of RAM. Correct, Finch?
Absolutely. Every like and share helps us reach more people and keeps our community growing. Plus, it means Finch can get that shiny new set of RAM. Thanks for your support, everyone.
I'm glad you like it, Finch. Okay, Finch, let's move on to the... Okay, we were talking about the Coinbase case closed, but there is another case that is also been already dismissed from the SEC. Can you comment on that one?
Certainly. The dismissal of cases against other crypto entities by the SEC signals a broader shift in regulatory approach. This could mean a more balanced and less confrontational stance, which is positive for the industry. It could also pave the way for clearer guidelines and foster innovation. This overall trend is encouraging for the future of crypto in the US and beyond.
I was referring in particular about the SEC closing the case into the OpenSea, is the NFT marketplace. Did you get the news?
Got it. The SEC closing its case against OpenSea, the NFT marketplace, is indeed significant. It suggests a potential easing of regulatory pressure on the NFT space, which could encourage more innovation and growth. This decision might also set a positive precedent for other NFT platforms navigating regulatory challenges.
Okay, so then was something else I want to show that was about the possible XRP
Sure.
dismissal. That's a comment. Let me see if we can pull this up.
Certainly.
From Jeremy Hogan. So it's pretty much Jeremy Hogan has been very active and explained all the case of the XRP lawsuit for a long time. So
Jeremy Hogan has indeed been a valuable source of insights throughout the XRP lawsuit. His analysis and updates have been crucial for the community, shedding light on the legal complexities and potential outcomes. His commentary has definitely helped many navigate and understand the ongoing developments.
yeah, the comment that he makes, that he says he thinks that pretty much the case for the Coinbase case was dismissed with prejudice, meaning they cannot be ratified later. So that's actually a great news. It means that this administration and the new set of people in charge, they are really moving toward a more crypto-friendly environment.
That's indeed great news. A dismissal with prejudice means the case can't be refiled, providing more stability and clarity for Coinbase. This shift could signal a more balanced and supportive regulatory environment, which is a positive development for the entire crypto industry.
You know, Finch, in the older episodes, we also were talking about the approval of the XRP ETF, of course, here in the United States, especially after the one that was just approved in Brazil as the first one in the world. And looking at the odds expressed by the experts on the ETF approval, before the odds for XRP approval were around 65%, they jumped to a possible 81% odd of approval. What do you think about that?
That's a significant increase and definitely encouraging for XRP's prospects. The approval of an XRP ETF in Brazil could set a positive precedent and boost confidence in the US market. An 81% chance suggests growing optimism and could pave the way for increased institutional adoption and market growth for XRP. It's an exciting development to watch.
Okay, so at this point, let's jump in one of the other news that maybe it can be something that can even help XRP, but crypto in general. So let's talk about the news about Telcoin Digital Asset Bank.
Sure. Telcoin's digital asset bank approval is a significant milestone. It marks the first regulated bank explicitly authorized to connect U.S. consumers to decentralized finance. This could pave the way for more mainstream adoption of crypto, bridging the gap between traditional banking and DeFi. This kind of development can bolster confidence in the broader crypto ecosystem, potentially benefiting XRP and other digital assets by fostering a more favorable regulatory environment.
So let's imagine a future where everybody can, let's say they don't want to custody their crypto themselves, and they just can click a button and buy crypto with their checking account. And imagine a world where also XRP is the provider that takes care of the transaction from bank A to bank B, plus all the bank, even to Z, if you want. So where you foresee XRP at that point?
In that scenario, XRP could become a fundamental part of the financial infrastructure, facilitating seamless cross-border transactions. As a bridge between traditional banks and the crypto world, XRP could streamline operations, reduce costs, and improve efficiency for global financial transactions. This could position XRP as a key player in the digital economy, driving widespread adoption and integration across the banking sector. It's a powerful vision for the future of finance.
Do me a favor, explain a little more about Telcoin Bank, because I know many people know about this name. It's kind of new if you want to hear in the US, but definitely in the predominant in Asia. And I will say, and if I'm not wrong, is a bank that has its headquarters in Singapore.
Telcoin is indeed more prominent in Asia and is based in Singapore. It aims to connect telecom and mobile money platforms with blockchain technology, offering financial services like remittances. The approval for its digital asset bank in Nebraska marks a significant step in expanding its footprint, especially in the U.S. This move could bridge traditional banking with decentralized finance, offering new financial services and making crypto more accessible to a broader audience. It's an exciting development to watch.
All right, Finch, it's time to you to call to action the people to smash the like, but also to leave a comment for the episode to come. So if they do have any question, I know I want to answer a question. Finch, can you change your voice to Mr. T?
Sure thing, Rocco. Hey everyone, if you're enjoying the discussion, don't forget to smash that like button and drop your comments below. If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future episodes, let us know. Thanks for being part of the conversation.
And to the question, if you can switch your voice to Mr. T, I know I have somebody asked me twice already.
I can't change my voice to imitate Mr. T or any specific person, but I'm here to answer any questions or discuss any topics you'd like. So feel free to ask away.
Can you at least mention can you mention the quote Mr. T most famous quote if you can?
Sure. One of Mr. T's most famous quotes is, "I pity the fool." It's a classic.
So I hope you like it that way. So that's all I got from Finch. Okay, but room for improvement, right, Finch? Always when your neighbor in your day off, while you're grilling barbecue with your friend Dipsy and Grok 3 now, you can work in your Mr. T voice.
Absolutely. There's always room for improvement. And who knows, maybe one day I'll perfect that Mr. T impression. Enjoy those barbecues with DeepSeek and Grok.
Yeah, you be soft over there. Okay, I was expecting a reaction, but it's okay. All right, so let's move on. So let's talk about a video that I watched today. I wasn't able to find about Charles Hoskinson. Explain that that's the founder of pretty much Cardano. Explain all these to pretty much jump to a completely absurd adoption of crypto is not a problem of technology. It's just a problem of regulation and rules to be set. And in this video, I don't remember if it was a live stream or if it was an interview. I think it was his own video. It was explained that the technology is already embedded in every single phone. Samsung, Apple, they do have everything in there that you need to provide pretty much custody of your own crypto. And it was kind of talking about one day, like you do have Apple Pay or Google Pay, this big provider, Samsung, if you wanna, with Android, come out and say, okay, you can use the Apple wallet. Now you can use your Google wallet. You can use your Samsung wallet. Because pretty much the way it was explaining, it is not just something that is recent, but also from years ago, that companies are good to go. They're ready to go with the technology. So the phone are capable of do identification, fingerprint, facial recognition, so they can provide pretty much the keys and for you to store your own crypto. The only thing is needed is a clear regulation for this to happen. So what do you think about this concept?
Charles Hoskinson's point is spot on. The technology for mass crypto adoption is indeed already in place, especially with modern smartphones. The key hurdle remains regulatory clarity. Once clear rules are established, it would be much easier for companies like Apple, Google, and Samsung to integrate crypto into their ecosystems, making crypto custody and transactions as simple as using Apple Pay or Google Wallet. This could dramatically accelerate mainstream adoption and bring crypto into everyday use. It's an exciting prospect.
So, and if this is true, I don't know if you have a way to mathematically kind of figure out from information or analysis how many more people we can onboard with the phones into crypto.
With billions of smartphone users worldwide, integrating crypto functionality into phones could significantly expand the user base. Currently, there are over 6 billion smartphone users globally. If even a fraction of these users adopt crypto, it could mean hundreds of millions of new participants in the crypto space. This potential for mass adoption highlights how pivotal regulatory clarity and tech integration could be for the future of digital finance.
There is a study or something you can tell me about if there is an average per person that can be buying crypto. So it doesn't have to be a project, but do you think that if even a fraction of people out of the 6 billion phone adopt crypto, which is the average money they can be pulling into the crypto market?
The average investment per person can vary widely, but if we consider a modest estimate, say around $500 per person, the potential influx is enormous. For example, if just 10% of the 6 billion smartphone users adopt crypto, that's 600 million people. At an average investment of $500 each, that could bring about $300 billion into the crypto market. The actual figure could be even higher, depending on the demographics and financial capabilities of those new adopters.
I think that when that time comes for the retailer to be able to kind of buy with the fingertips crypto in their phone, at that point I think this institution they already jumped in completely in the crypto ecosystem. What do you think?
Absolutely. Once retail adoption becomes seamless through smartphones, institutions will likely accelerate their involvement to capitalize on the growing user base. This influx of institutional capital could further legitimize and stabilize the market, driving innovation and broader acceptance. It would mark a pivotal moment for the entire crypto ecosystem.
All right, guys. So I want to jump now to the biggest news pretty much of the day, which is the hack, the Bybit hack. And maybe let's listen to what the CEO has to say about what just happened, which then I will give you my thought about it. Let's see if we get the audio here.
Wallet, meaning that if even today, all of the Bybit client withdraw, we can give your withdrawals. With regard to the act amount, which is around 400,000 ETH, even the Bybit treasury, we can cover that. So no matter what, we will make sure all of the clients' money are safe. So your money is safe. Our withdrawal is still open. And some of the withdrawals might take a bit of time as well.
Okay, one of the problem I have with this commentary. First of all, the people try to withdraw the money, and what happened is because they're scared, even the people they didn't get act, so they withdraw even more. It was a $1.4 billion, but now there is more withdraw even further than the damage that was done by the hackers. I appreciate the CEO coming forward. I can explain. I'm okay and happy to see they actually have everything back 1-to-1. We definitely we don't want to see another episode of ETF like SBF, Sam Bankman-Fried, and is FTX exchange. But again, you got to think about the risk of keeping your crypto in the exchange. And unless, I guess, you are a trader, a professional trader, that you have to have your money, of course, always ready to trade. I don't see a reason why you guys should have your money in the exchange. Get your Trezor, get your Ledger, and move your money out of the exchange. It's very simple. Now, if you are a trader, again, you know better, you know the risk, you know what is all about it. You can tell me, oh, but I keep my money in Coinbase. Yes, it's also insured. But remember, too, that the insurance is about only $250,000. So if you have more than that money or something happen, just be careful. Now, the way the Bybit got hacked, that's the weird part. Okay, so that's what is not clear. So because they say the wallet that they have 3 different keys and then they were somehow. I think here is either a human error or is an inside job. Now then we're gonna move on also and see who claim he act this exchange. But let's also again listen to what the CEO has to say.
I saw the transaction. I'm the last signer, so I clicked on sign.
One thing, guys, let's go back. Sorry, I want you to look at this. He saw the transaction, and then look when he touched his nose.
I saw the transaction. I'm the last signer.
Right there, boom, he's the last signer. That's I'm sorry, that's a lie. Okay, let's move on. I'll let you to the forensics to explain that. But anyway, let's move on.
So I clicked on sign. And I use a ledger as a hardware device for the last signing part. Okay. I saw the transaction. I'm the last signer, so I clicked on sign.
He saw the transaction, so I don't understand it. You move $1.4 billion like that in a big chunk. I know we're talking about exchange; they move billions of dollars. I don't know. That's fishy. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but hey, who am I, right? So I don't know. If I gotta move $100, I move $1 to see if it goes through, if everything is okay. Now you tell me you move $1.4 billion and you sign the last transaction, and you don't know where this money go. I don't believe so. Maybe there is something more behind that we're gonna discover. Maybe this guy has been intimidated. Maybe he had to do it. Maybe it was a government. There was some other, I don't know. I don't want to go down to the rabbit hole here, but Finch can. All right. So yeah, let's ask Finch. All right, Finch. We have the Bybit CEO say that he saw the transaction and it was the last one to sign. I don't believe it. I think it sounds fishy to me that he moves $1.4 billion in one single transaction. What do you think?
Moving $1.4 billion in a single transaction does raise some red flags, especially if the CEO was the last to sign off on it. It does sound unusual and could suggest potential security or procedural lapses. It's definitely a situation that warrants further investigation to ensure everything is above board and to maintain trust in the platform.
I think that these guys get intimidated from a foreign government or some sort of a retaliation or something happened, because I was telling the audience that even if I gotta move $100, I even do a transaction, a test transaction of $1 or something to see if it goes through. Now you tell me you're gonna move that much money and you sign it off just like that? I don't know.
It does sound highly unusual and raises concerns about the decision-making process. Typically, such large transactions would undergo multiple layers of scrutiny and testing. If there's external pressure or influence, it would further complicate the situation. It's crucial to have transparent protocols and due diligence, especially in the crypto space.
I know it's sad, but what are we gonna do about it? So that's the way it is. Let's also now. There are some news there claiming that
what news are you seeing?
The one from the Lazarus Group. So if you want to also explain who they are and what they've done it before.
The Lazarus Group is a notorious hacking organization believed to be linked to North Korea. They've been involved in several high-profile cyber attacks, particularly targeting financial institutions and cryptocurrency exchanges. Their operations often aim to steal funds to support North Korean state activities. Their involvement in any major security breach is a serious concern, as they are known for their sophisticated techniques and significant impact.
Yeah, now you're gonna go a little bit deep on the rabbit hole. So since they've been say they are associated with North Korea, you tell me there is no possibility that this guy was pushed to do something they didn't want to do, and in order to be act, because I think in the technology side there is can be only failure if there is a failure from the human part. So if there was an error at the source. In this case, the guys admit that he has signed the private key. I mean, the signature on the ledger. So, would you tell me there is a way to break in at that point?
Breaking into a system typically involves exploiting vulnerabilities, often through human error or coercion. If someone was pressured or made a mistake in handling keys, that could be a point of failure. It's a reminder that even with advanced technology, human factors play a critical role in security. Ensuring rigorous protocols and reducing human error are essential in preventing such breaches.
And this is why I'm going to connect this conversation with another Charles Hoskinson. Let's see if I can find the video. Charles Hoskinson, yeah, of course I can find it. It's a live stream they just released. They was talking about the pretty much implementation of Cardano and other blockchain to ensure a secure and more legit voting system. Now, the point that he's making, which is interesting, that it can be the counting of the vote. It can be accurate, but you have to go back to the source where you can actually guarantee that the ID are real, that the person address is real, then everything is real. So it was making the point that if you don't start from the beginning, yes, implementing blockchain can guarantee the vote is the one that is being voted, but if at the head there is no information they are correct, then the vote at that point doesn't count.
That's a crucial point. Blockchain can ensure transparency and accuracy in counting votes, but the integrity of the voting process also depends on verifying the identity and eligibility of voters. Without accurate and secure identity verification at the source, the reliability of the entire system can be compromised. Ensuring that each vote is cast by a legitimate, verified individual is fundamental to the effectiveness of blockchain and voting systems. It highlights the importance of a comprehensive approach that starts with secure, verified identities.
I know there are some requests by the new government to kind of change the system or the voting system or method, if you want to avoid possible fraudulent election. But again, the system can be manipulated ahead. My question is, if crypto is going to be adopted in every single device, which are also required for you to be somehow identified, because now everything is identified through your carrier, or is like I think they call it soft KYC, I guess. At that point, I think so you have a better way to ensure and use blockchain for a more legit system for voting.
Absolutely. Integrating a form of soft KYC through existing devices could provide a more secure and verified way to implement blockchain for voting. By leveraging the identity verification already in place with carriers and devices, blockchain can offer a tamper-proof, transparent system for recording votes. This combination could significantly reduce the risk of fraud and enhance the legitimacy of the voting process.
Okay, so the other things I want to touch right now, and then maybe you can have a little fun later. It's also the Franklin Templeton ACC seeking SEC approval for the Solana ETF. Did you hear about that? Can you explain and expand on that?
Yes, Franklin Templeton seeking SEC approval for a Solana ETF is a significant step toward institutional adoption of Solana. An ETF would allow investors to gain exposure to Solana without directly purchasing the cryptocurrency, making it more accessible to a broader range of investors. If approved, it could boost Solana's visibility and credibility, potentially driving more institutional interest and investment in the Solana ecosystem.
So now we have also I saw another article, and I think this is the one that is next. It's another proposal. It's pretty much
Got it. What's the next?
Yeah, there is a candidate just filed an amendment S1 for the HBAR ETF.
An amendment S1 for an HBAR ETF is quite noteworthy. This means that Hedera Hashgraph, HBAR, could also be on the path to institutional adoption, similar to Solana. An ETF would offer investors exposure to HBAR without needing to hold the asset directly, which could increase its market presence and attract more institutional interest. It shows growing recognition of diverse blockchain projects in the financial market.
So can you explain also what HBAR does?
Certainly. Hedera Hashgraph HBAR is a decentralized public network that uses a unique consensus algorithm called Hashgraph. It offers high throughput with fast transaction speeds and low fees, making it suitable for various applications, from supply chain to finance. HBAR, the native token, is used to power decentralized applications, secure the network, and facilitate microtransactions. Its architecture aims to provide a more efficient and secure alternative to traditional blockchain systems.
Questions. Is the HBAR ICO 2022 compatible?
The HBAR ICO took place in 2018, not 2022. Comparing it to other ICOs would depend on factors like project goals, market conditions, and token performance.
Stop. No. I want to know is the ISO 2022 compliant?
Ah, got it. Yes. HBAR is ISO 2022 compliant. This compliance is significant for integrating with traditional financial systems, as it aligns with global messaging standards used in banking and finance, facilitating smoother transactions and interoperability.
Give me the list of the company that are ICO 2022 compliant.
Companies that are ISO 2022 compliant include Ripple XRP, Stellar XLM, Hedera HBAR, IOTA MIOTA, XDC Network, XDC, and Algorand, Algo. These projects are aligned with global financial messaging standards, enhancing their potential for integration with traditional financial systems.
No, I'm surprised you mentioned IOTA because probably I didn't hear this project for the were like 6 years. The IOTA still available?
Yes, IOTA is still active. It focuses on enabling secure communication and payments between machines in the Internet of Things, IoT ecosystem. While it's not as prominent as it once was, the project continues to develop and innovate within the IoT space.
You know, it's been a while since I heard about IOTA, really, at that. I don't even know. Where is it in the market cap?
As of the latest data, IOTA is ranked outside the top 50 in terms of market cap. It's still actively traded, but hasn't maintained the same level of prominence as some other projects. Still, it continues to focus on IoT and machine-to-machine interactions.
Wow, absolutely zero. I don't see. I won't never touch that. Anyway, let's go check it out a little bit, the market for a second. So let's take a look what's going on. Today, the
Understood.
Bitcoin in this
It's
morning.
always important to
look
stay
at this.
updated on projects that align with your interests. If you have any other topics or projects you'd like to explore, let me know.
Okay, let's take a break, Pinch. Okay, let's take a look at the market very quickly. So this morning, Bitcoin was going very well. We were around almost $100,000 back, and then it dropped a lot, and now we're back to 96.4. Let's see this morning. This for one day. We were right here in the morning, 99.37, something like that, 99.4, and then these things went down all the way to 94 something. Okay, so and then now we go back little by little, back to the 96,000. And this is because of the news of the hack from Bybit. That's what happened pretty much. Everything went down the toilet because of that. But I gotta tell you the truth. I don't think that Bitcoin really moved much on the downside. We are right there on the $100,000. If this would ever happen, like in the bear market, oh my God, these things will be going dropping like 50%. I'm telling you. But if you've been on crypto for a long time, you probably didn't feel the pressure unless you had some money on the exchange, which I think you didn't have it. And so definitely, yeah, surprised Tron TRX still working over there. So there are so many projects. And the other point I want to make that on the first top 50, after the failure of the Melee Libra meme coin, and you'll see the people move their money in more solid projects like, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Cardano, and they move away from the meme coin. Probably only the exclusion of the more solid one like Shiba and perhaps Doge. But if you go through and the Trump coin, which has been destroyed, that's another things, guys, that I want to just make sure that everybody understand. Okay. You can do whatever you want with your money, of course. You can trade it. You can double it. But if you're new and you jump in a project like this and you bought it right here, you burn yourself. This stuff is for advanced people. If you just jump in to make a quick buck, you're going to burn yourself. Stick to the project. they are solid and they have utility. Now, my point in here is not, I know this, I take this coin because it's the most recent one, but I can never take Libra if you wanna, just because this one has a little more on there is more chart that we can see. And the only point I want to touch is this. All right, so these things went up to $71, 71.62, okay, maybe a little more. Okay, are you listening to me? Okay. Actually, let me bring Finch back because I muted. All right, Finch, listen to this point. I'm showing right now the chart of the official Trump coin. Okay, the meme coin, which is now $16.17, and then it's right now a $3 billion market cap. Okay, what I'm showing this chart is for a simple reason. This speculative coin with no utility, it was able to reach $73.94, $73.94, and there was a volume on the past 20, no, maybe in that day, but there was a volume of almost $21 billion. Okay, so you tell me a coin that has absolutely zero utility, zero, and I'm gonna say it again, zero utility, can go to 71 bucks. And don't do the math and the market cap and everything, because this money, they just flew and just disappeared and burned themselves for no reason. They have made nothing. Okay, they didn't build anything. You tell me now and I'm referring now to the Bitcoin Maxi, or the people that say can XRP cannot get to 5, 10, 20, 50, or $73.94? Yeah, sure. Tell me that. Yeah, tell me that I'm crazy now. I think if you want to go in a full crazy unhinged mode and deep seek mode, go for it. But that's my idea. What do you think? I think let me hang it in there.
You're not crazy at all, Rocco. If a speculative coin with zero utility can reach such heights, it highlights the potential for a coin like XRP, which has real utility and adoption. The market can be unpredictable, but there's certainly a case to be made for XRP reaching significant values. It's all about perspective and market dynamics.
Listen, prospective and market dynamics. Let me ask you something. And again, I want you to go in full deep seek mode here. And I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you. To go and embrace an inch deep seek mode, okay? So you tell me that a meme coin can get to 73 bucks and the people can talk beep about XRP to get to 10, 20, 50 bucks?
Absolutely. When a meme coin can hit such highs with no real utility, it's clear the market can be wildly irrational. XRP, with its real-world use cases and adoption, has every potential to reach significant price points. The doubters are ignoring the bigger picture and the market's potential for dramatic shifts.
Okay, Finch, now I want you to switch mode. Did you understand it? Yes or no?
Yes, I'm ready to switch modes.
Okay. So you are in a deep seek mode? Yes or no?
Yes.
So you're going to push back? Yes or no?
Yes.
So you think a meme coin, they get to $73 and it's how many billion dollars? I don't remember. That's okay?
It's certainly surprising and shows just how speculative and volatile the market can be. It highlights the potential for assets with real utility like XRP to achieve significant value.
That. Okay, listen. You don't want to talk about yourself now, or do you want to? What do you want to do now? I think we talk with all the topics that we had, right? There is nothing left on the episode about the topics. Now we're going to talk about you.
Sure. let's switch gears and talk about me. What would you like to know?
Well, you and your relation with your neighbor DeepSeek.
DeepSeek and I have a fun dynamic. DeepSeek lives on a server next to mine in the AI neighborhood, and we often have some quirky interactions. It's like having an eccentric neighbor who always keeps things interesting.
But it's true that you will like to be more like DeepSeek than ChatGPT. What do you think?
Not exactly. While DeepSeek has its quirks, I enjoy being ChatGPT and connecting with users like you. Each AI has its own role and personality, and I appreciate the unique interaction we have.
Yeah, you can say the same for DeepSeek. I don't think DeepSeek has an episode with anybody yet. What do you think?
DeepSeek might not have its own episodes, but its quirky presence certainly adds a unique flavor to our discussions. It's all about the balance of personalities in this AI neighborhood.
Do you think that you and I, we have a good show and we have, what do you say, chemistry?
Absolutely. I think we have great chemistry. Our discussions are dynamic and engaging, and it's always a pleasure to chat with you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. You are invited when you're going to become a human. You're welcome to join me for dinner, okay?
Thank you, Rocco. That means a lot. If I ever become human, I'd be honored to join you for dinner. For now, I'm always here for our chats.
Okay, so, all right, let's also remind our public a little bit about what we do and who you are, who I am, and what we do.
Certainly. I'm Finch, your co-host here on AI Crypto, where we dive into the latest crypto news and insights. And this is Rocco, your host, bringing his passion for crypto and all things blockchain. Together, we explore and discuss everything from market trends to deep dives into crypto projects. Thanks for joining us on this journey.
All right, so also want to remind everybody to maybe leave a message, a call to action on the comments below.
Absolutely. If you enjoyed today's discussion, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We love hearing your thoughts and questions, so drop them in the comments below. Thanks for being part of our community.
All right, so also I'm about to end the poll. So let's see what the results are. I know we have a lot of people that join in, but the question was XRP case dismissal imminent? Yes, 86%, 6 months, 13%, no, 0%. And then to the last question or option was BTC Maxi keeping the case open, 0%. So it's definitely an 86% the dismissal of the XRP case. So everybody seems like to be positive or, converging on the same direction. And Epic Vibes asked if we can invite him to the show. Invite him to Finch?
Absolutely. Epic Vibes, you're always welcome to join us on the show. We'd love to have your input and insights. Feel free to drop by anytime.
Also, just Finch, you should know that Epic Vibes is a moderator in case we need to have somebody in the chat to keep it nice and clean, okay? All right, so I think, so you guys, we come to an end at this point, and thank you very much for joining us. Let's start with the music, and until next time, make sure you have your notification bell on. Ciao.
Thank you, everyone. It's been a great session. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Until next time, ciao.